Hello everyone, welcome back to the video. We are playing Disco Elysium. Now I have a feeling that
Old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it. The door hasn't been opened in a long while. You see a handle.
From here to the whirling, I can't see how.
okay, so maybe I can.
An old door, worn by elements. You rattle the handle a bit, then push.
We don't get in there. Frankly, you're just going to...
No. We've gotten into every door thus far. That's what we do. We open doors. We're cop.
Yeah, I understand you. I like opening doors as much as the next... Relax. No one's hiding in there.
At least you can think about opening it. About doors in general. An old door, worn by elements.
Hello. Isn't this a fine morning? No, I'm afraid I can't help.
So you haven't...
No, I'm sorry.
There's something friendly and familiar in how he says that. He's telling the truth. He hasn't seen any.
Sure. What's on your mind? Yes, they even built a pleasure wheel, but that got destroyed in the...
A pleasure wheel?
Perhaps reminded of a childhood memory. It's clear he...
Yes. To lure in their star engineers. This part of Martinez was nothing but reeds before it felt arrived. They had to make the prospect of living here attractive. It was supposed to become a global... But of course, what else?
If we don't find anything, I'll try to load back up that save and then I'll see if I can
Always my pleasure to be of assistance.
The scruffy-haired little boy.
What bad?
I don't think questioning 4-year-olds with a...
Then we're definitely doing it. This one,
Lily's our mum.
the stone kicker. The other one laughs. Wow, so intellectually stimulating.
Yes. Yes.
The stone kicking.
He looks just like me.
The boy doesn't answer. The rock kicker was just being shy.
You're bad with kids. Maybe I am. Now, how about some actual police work?
stupid.
Just a second ago, it looks like he's sad. There's no system.
You're stupid.
The secrets of understanding the tongues of children have been lost to you. The stone,
He looks just
the boy, the rock kicker was.
You're bad with kids. You're right there. Let's see if we can find some police work, shall we? We're not getting anything here.
I don't know if kids are stupid. It's just, you know, they don't really have the skills.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope. What more do you want to know about that poor girl? I cleaned it. No,
The truth, sire.
she's good
This room,
Did she talk to you?
No, she was. She tried not to.
she wanted to talk to her.
Yes, let's hear me. Now it's your turn, Mr. These things happen occasionally.
She makes it sound like losing one's name was a... Arno van Eyck. Okay, so Egghead is clearly not Van Eyck in disguise. Van Eyck is an Oranese disc jockey, but those people get around, especially in Revachol, in the clubs on Boogie Street. Perhaps he stayed here for a short stint and discarded part of the song he was working on. Just threw it away. And then it ended up...
Good morning! Yeah! Harder! J'adore! God is close by, but maybe he doesn't have good enough ears. Let me turn it. Yeah! Too hardcore. It sucks up. Oh! Can't escape the sound. There's nothing wrong with it. Sometimes I just feel like anodic isn't something. It's like it's.
I think it's super hardcore, but you're right.
Yeah!
Yes, what is it? What? No.
She has not seen her, sire.
Yo, man. What's on your mind? Suspicious people are esoteric people. It took us setting out for this whole enterprise to get us... It's short for paranoid. A reasonable question. Say I get hurt. I want to make sure it never happens again. So I analyse the situation. Good call. Not exposing you.
I still find it funny we managed to change that teenager's life by just talking about like a...
Yes?
Let's get we'll get one of those books and pass the time. I think if we read, we'll pass the time a little bit.
Shelves.
Of course.
Of course.
In your hand, you hold Dick Mullen and the Mistaken Identity. The cover features a pastiche of different scenes. In the foreground, a man in a dark overcoat. The tagline reads, Detective Dick Mullen must prove his innocence after an old... Needless to say, it violates nearly every RCM regulation.
Are you really reading that, Detective? Good luck finding it. He's not much of a character, I think you'll find.
The point is for the reader to feel like they're solving the crime, along with... The story opens with a knock at the door. Detective Dick Mullen is Greek. Spillane needs Mullen to drive him in from Vespa to a small town along the Insulindian coast. Despite his friend's apparent an extremely unprofessional and hurtful stereotype that's offensive to all upstanding officers. 2 days later, Mullen is arrested by the Vespa police and charged with the murder of Charlie Spillane. At his interrogation, Mullen learned, desperate to clear his name, Mullen manages to convince the Vespa police to...
What's the matter, Detective?
The lieutenant shrugs, resigned to the idea that his profession will really... They're not shitting you, Detective. This is what the writers think. Of course, Mullen didn't do it. That's the whole premise of the book. Anyway, Mullen returns to the seaside bar where Spillane was murdered and meets a beautiful... Deneuve reveals that she was Spillane's lover and that he was mixed up with a local... Not only is the local police captain in on the amphetamine ring, so is the son of a powerful politician and a strung-out art collector named Torvald. Each of... Outwardly, the old police captain is a real law and order crypto-fascist, a barrel-chested man who's beaten his share of suspects to pulp. But he would certainly have the motive and the means. But the captain walks with a noticeable limp from an old war injury, a typical privileged twat. In all likelihood, he's just in over his head. He does bear a personal grudge against Spillane. The kid doesn't exactly have Dick Mullen's manly build, but he is the correct height. And while interrogating him at his home, Mullen did notice a certain... Torvald, the art collector, is a strung-out mess. Frankly, it's hard. That said, Torvald and Spillane have a long history, and while interrogating him, Mullen... One evening, Deanna Deneuve comes to Mullen's hostel room in tears. Yes, comfort and pleasure. Well, that testimony won't be admissible any longer. The man's a prosecutor's nightmare. Solving a murder counts for nothing if all the evidence... That's just Dick Mullen's modus operandi. As the two lovers share a post-coital cigarette, whatever it is, Mullen never hears the words. A blow to the base of his skull, not when Mullen comes to. Deneuve is dead on the hostel. Mullen trashes his blood-stained clothes and flees the hostel, fleeing a crime scene, destroying evidence. If Dick Mullen won't be sent to the clink for the sake of some... The heat is on. If Dick Mullen can't solve... Can you solve the case? What is it, Detective? It's a dangerous line of work, but somebody has to do it. That's why there was never a time when he wasn't a detective. He was born it. For a moment, you cease to read the story on the page and see the book. You won't find the answers you're looking for here. In other words, is it really so evil, Detective? Like what? Do you even have those? Just make sure you don't lose him. You'll not find another like him. It's true in more. But then, what does this book know? It's just a poorly... So, who did it, Detective? Who killed Charlie Spillane and Deanna Deneuve? Could be. Who knows? You begin furiously flipping through. You try to grab the pages as they come. Dozens of pages scatter across the floor.
Ah, yes. The problem was perhaps this is a sign that you should...
In your hand, you hold 4/5 of Dick Mullen and the mistake. One more is no way to open the supply depot door. Accept it. You cannot open all the doors. You have to The dented yellow mailbox.
Yes, for sending mail.
The mail collection.
Right to work!
The woman is still. Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and as you tap on the...
No, that's enough fun with the foldable headlights. I know they are mesmerizing.
Okay, I have to admit, I do like the fact that they, like, you know. Oh, there's another. Wait, hold on.
The sight of bullet holes stirs something in you. The faded marks are too degraded. They look pretty ancient.
Where? There? Yes, the one that happened half a century ago. Not much.
Hello again, officers. Can't you tell I haven't really stopped? Have you ever tried your hand at graffiti-o? We rarely see pigs round here, though.
She wants it to be something true.
This place is severely lacking. I thought I'd mix it up. You know, yeah? Thanks.
She means that you've lessened her desire to deface the building.
Haha.
Give me a moment.
The aging alcoholic is still...
I'm afraid it is.
And look, Max Tor, a groan rises from the man's throat.
Well...
The lieutenant's right. the man's unwashed hair.
Are you saying a man who looks like Kuno broke into his fat? This man won't be feeding his family anytime soon.
Not a pair of his half-open eyes give him the look of a dead man. But he is in there, and not enjoying himself.
Look, he's trying to communicate.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of paper without resistance or sound. The two...
Okay, hold on.
It's slightly.
Okay, hold on. Let's save here. Because I really want to see if there's anything funny.
Found in the trash. The acidics, you know, like the bits your nose does not understand what it did wrong. Without resistance, the words just crossed your mind somehow. Who do you think? You stare at the card, willing your hand to move. Two octopuses are smiling, reaching the... It's slightly, ever so slightly, difficult to breathe once you've done so. The drawer is locked. Blue, the acidics, you know. If you knew it was dunked in the toilet before getting chucked into the trash, why are you torturing your own nose for no reason? Your nose is somewhere between grateful and resentful. An aluminium, a bunch of sodden papers, arson, petty theft, spousal abuse, handwritten law. You don't exactly close them. It takes about half an hour to piece one together, using the system you've devised. Not much has changed in the arson, petty...
Yes, however, it's a holdover from the early... Again, in your defense, I pray his loved ones never find out. Rail spiked through the head. He died. It was a workplace accident.
Jesus.
You don't exactly... The door is closed. You hear someone inside.
Come on, come on, come on.
This coin-operated viewer, the metal feels cold and wet under your palm.
Probably some kids.
A simple but clever solution. A thick layer of graffito covers the lenses. That's Kuno. Under the graffito, a sea of blues and greys appear. Behind, you know this to be the star of Periconesus, or the Cairo. The central symbol around the large wooden building.
Nope.
Fuck does Kuno care? Kuno doesn't...
Let's see if there's any, like, things in here. No. Alright. we'll go look around the stuff and things and stuff.
The tracks are as they have ever been. A bit more worn, perhaps.
No wonder the cafeteria manager seemed frustrated when... Well, you did provide us with a very convenient access point to the crime scene.
Gee, thanks, Kim. Like I already don't feel shitty enough as is. Okay, so we're supposed to find the boardwalk. And twirling disco lights, the burden of tomorrow. All the shame, regret, and sorrow lost in liquid night and twirling disco lights. I can't recall a thing, so why do I feel so sad?
Tequila sunset. What's in an...
A spiral ball.
Shut up, guy. I was once a so you don't want to just hear the same story.
Uncle.
There's no...
The legend returns. You know the dance. Smokable smokes. Pissable pilsner. Drink it, then convert it to piss. And there's spirits and speed too. Oh, the system's... You see, friend, man bought cigarettes, bought beer, even bought a bit of...
The hook. Where is it? I can't see it.
Of course. It is...
He has long forgotten what you were talking about.
Alright, so we should look for... something on right. I'm glad they got that lady out.
An old door, worn by...
It's military. The washerwoman mentioned a depot up the coast. She said it was for moving arms From here to the whirling?
I don't really see any gunshots over here, though. Like, no bullets. Ow!
Yes? What about me? What do you mean? I have no idea.
The lieutenant is a... But this isn't an old school case.
I can't say that it does.
The lieutenant produces... That's where his... We all have our different mediums. His is written.
Good. Let...
Okay, here. Well, it says check the boardwalk. So the boardwalk is over here. However, there is no prompt for said boardwalk, so I wonder why it's telling me to do that. Okay. I don't know why this game is doing this to me. I'm trying to find what I need to find, and it ain't working.
row of ghostly shades facing a crumbling wall, with another 7 shades standing, a host of men, probably in everyday clothes. They stand, facing the wall, ordinary people. From collateral damage on the path to maybe you should change it. They were praying, screaming. 7 men in combat uniforms and dark coats, men of duty. In all truth, violence offers no answer. It's only the last of the commandant.
I don't know. I don't know who died here. Lined up beside that horrible... Perhaps the ones executed here were the loyalist conservatives, killed by the communists at the start of the Civil War. Or it could have been the communists, but...
Remember what Trent Heidelstein said about Veld?
Another likely scenario.
Or maybe...
Yeah. It's very unlikely the coalition forces were the ones who died here. They were always the last ones against the wall. To be honest, if a coalition member was anyone in this situation, it was a commandant, the superior giving the order.
A cold sea wind.
Always my pleasure.
Well, it said... It says check out the boardwalk, but I have checked out the boardwalk. I can't find anything.
A few locusts, poor things.
Hello again. Sure, what's on your mind? They used them for military communications, but also to write and send out... What's the Mars Decree? I mean the radio transmission sent out to news agencies and world governments by the newly created Commune of Revachol on the 7th of...
A short-lived legislative...
It's a beautiful piece of text, actually. A singer-songwriter I know, Charette, called it a love poem to Revachol on her political I tried to get Mikhail to memorize it. Tried to. Someone was much too interested in worms to be paying any attention.
The kid takes a peek at the green and silver worm on the cover of the book, already forgetting about this part of the discussion.
Oh, I'm afraid it didn't end well for the boys. But this story is a bit too dark for little Mikhail here. Now, if you were...
Wait, is he saying that we should just bypass the...
tape computers? Actually, no one knows. No one even knows what a computer made entirely of tape would look like. But word has it, they were very elegant.
Buckle up.
10 years ago, I did a little freelancing, I guess you could say. I was a special consultant for an exhibition at the Womty Dumpty Dum Center in Vredefort, Oranje. It raised the same questions, and we had lengthy discussions with Paul Ockerman, who was head curator at the time. This was before the twins Keith and Guy Hughes joined the team.
Wait, did he He did it. He said, what the hell is a Womty Dumpty Dum Center?
The Womty Dumpty Dum Center for Contemporary Art. In fact, I'm not. The Womty Dumpty Dum Center is a place you can visit if you're ever in Vredefort, and but perhaps I should return to the tape...
Made of black film and folding tape strip.
Very, very cool. Though I understand the socio-economic causes of the revolution, it pains me to imagine the revolutionary Yes, the official name of the prototype. Who knows? Maybe it was an accident. But of course, what...
You see, a slogan used to above the mural, a collapsed roof, broken window, Feld Electrical. Feld Electrical, you only know them as a small company that makes... There's something in the wind.
In there? She could. Or she could be in the identical...
Why single out this one building? Even though you're sure you succeeded, all is quiet. There is no cold hand brushing against your forehead. No rustle in the reeds. Trying to talk to the wind, the city, whatever you is trying to talk to the city, something you've done before.
How do we? I was really hoping she'd be in the village. She's probably north of the village, and this place is a peninsula. We already scanned most of the outdoor areas on our wild... And then there's the church. We've already searched that and can rule it out. Anyway, we do it the old-fashioned way, sector by sector. Go over the whole peninsula. Then, if we're desperate, we can look where we can't enter.
Walk the coast, the old boardwalk, the reeds. You can all... An adventure awaits. An adventure on the windswept urban coast. Suddenly, there's a sigh, carried on the molecules in through the collapsed roof, flowing down a concrete staircase to...
She's down there.
Okay. Why? Right. How do we get in there? The doors were under collapse.
Finally, my time to shine.
Perhaps you can climb them. We are not climbing anything. I'm 43 years old, and I plan to live to see 70.
Alright, fine. I guess I'll do it.
A rusty ladder leads...
Yeah, that doesn't look good at all.
The distances between the remaining rungs are rather wide. In addition, the first rung is going to be tough to reach. It's what? 3 meters? Okay, but still, the roof is collapsing and the wind gets pretty brutal up there. Dismounting... What if you were to do something? What if you were to Yeah, because falling from that height seems, well, splat.
Teleportation is not a thing.
Even if it isn't, no one told you.
This really has nothing to do with adventure. Oh yes, it...
He is restraining himself from using a parental tone with you right now. All you need to do is close your eyes and concentrate. Zoot, zap!
Oh my god, I can't believe...
Bam! You find yourself on the roof, having mastered the art of physical displacement.
You know, for the record, you didn't teleport there.
The wind at the top of the building starts howling loudly, blowing away the lieutenant's voice.
Never mind. Find a way to let me in when you get inside. Don't go adventuring with a backup, especially if we think the suspect may be hiding here.
For the record, you didn't teleport, you just climbed the ladder when it's closed. I love that. Alright, hold on. You know what? The game warned me I shouldn't have my gun out. So you know what? Let's put the gun away. For right now, at least. Oh, wow.
Two rusty metal plates that slide apart form.
What do you mean, who's there? It's me, Kim. Stop playing around and help me get it door.
Who's there?
The doors seem to be on rails, but they've gotten jammed. You grab a side.
Huh. I hope no one dangerous heard that. After you climbed up to the roof, you mean? There's a maintenance entrance under the boardwalk. It's next to a drain pipe.
He's quite proud of himself.
At least now we have an exit, so let's get going. It's time to investigate these passages. Yes?
That is hilarious, though. I mean, seriously. Let's save the game actually right here. Just in case something happens. I have a feeling something's gonna happen.
Could this have been the killer's hideout? And this narrow window, the point outside the window, desolation. Snow falls softly onto the coastal sand, where it melts almost instantly.
It's a great place to hide, certainly. But there hasn't been anyone here in ages. Indeed, no one could get a clear view.
The lieutenant's voice betrays a slight disappointment, which there it is again, like a swarm of hornets buzzing under your scalp.
No, what do you mean? I don't feel it, but we should still be careful. There were footprints back there. No, but
it's not a quib. The situation is dangerous. He trusts your gut feeling on this.
Looks like our suspect. If she's in, once we detain a credible suspect, who knows what the Union and the...
You will upset the balance of power in Martinaise. Keep calm. Go over the whole situation in detail.
I leave that to your judgment. You already know what I think about cross-pollinate.
He just can't be sure. Maybe it will yield something useful.
Well, we are not responsible for what we can't predict, are we?
If you can't predict it, there's nothing you...
I think I see a cavern. Maybe more cellars?
I wouldn't be so sure. You haven't exactly been sneaking.
Or maybe not. Either way.
No!
Suddenly, your entire body is paralyzed. Aggressive white noise fills your skull. It's like 1,000 radio stations are being blasted.
I know you're feeling pretty uncomfortable right now. Don't move too much or fight it. That'll just make it... Can't say it's a pleasure, officer. I was...
The voice coming through the whirlwind of pain doesn't wish to hurt you. Not according to your ear canals. Wait, no, buddy. That's not going to... Don't focus on the pain. Focus on doing your job. Tell her she's under...
No, I'm not going to fucking kill you. If that had been... I'm using a pale latitude compressor.
The explosion of stack blasted from that pale emitter that Angus mentioned.
Saw my equations? You've been sniffing through my lorry. A pale latitude compressor is used to sort of make the pale more manageable. Signals are relayed across a series of repeater stations fixed to boots.
So, what we are experiencing...
Precisely. This is an industrial strength paraboloid. It's meant for forcing dimensions on something that doesn't... At the upper limit is the large prime number generator station. It's used specifically...
She's been holed up in here for a while.
I built it myself.
That's illegal. I'm guessing it's patent.
Oh yeah. Way beyond. Yeah, I stuck my head in there before using it on you. It seemed like the ethical thing to do. Can't say that I enjoyed it. The field was weaker, but I can imagine what you're going through. Yeah, let's not talk about that shit. You were hunting...
So she thinks of you as hunting?
No. Once I shut down the compressor, the pain will end. It may take a... If you've got something really important...
Damn this...
God damn it. Fine. If you really want to talk, I can dial it down. I've also...
The gun she's carrying is a 2-barreled front loader. Well, it doesn't feel much better. Just keep her talking, and you'll get... There's only 3 meters between you. Be careful when you make your move. That'll be it for questions.
I heard you in the passages, and I've been preparing for quite a while. So you found my shack.
Her tone is bitter. She thinks she's been betrayed.
So nice. That's one...
As opposed to the other knives she's finding there now. Hardy for one.
This could have turned out pretty bad for me if you hadn't walked...
That's her admitting.
No, I didn't do it. I only helped... Who ratted me out, by the way? Was it Titus? No, he wouldn't have broken first. Oh, I knew, but she couldn't have known I was on the coast. How did you find me? Oh, fuck. Took some convincing my ass. Those guys liked me, I know it.
A dull
How the fuck did the rest of you get by? I did, didn't I? Now you...
That did make her forgive them. A little.
Like what?
A strong moral compass. She still wants the opportunity to make a case for herself.
No. Gifts of flowers and candy aren't really my style. So now I'm leaving revolutionary symbols around? No, I did not. So, Heart of Gold Tommy fucked me...
That really comes as a blow to her.
Okay, great. You got into my lorry on your own.
Beneath it, she's relieved Tommy didn't betray her.
Man, it's to get away from all that murderous...
She deliberately avoided naming the mob she worked with.
I got lucky being a dispatcher. Never had to do any of the really dirty work.
There. It's going to be easier to reach the machine now.
Based on what I've heard about you, you are serious scum. Who doesn't? Oh, you probably mean Clausia's rooftop. Sure, I've hung out there. The view's pretty bomb, too. But you might say the antenna was the main It's very powerful. I used it to tune into... Yes, I'm sure. In fact, the shot couldn't have possibly come from the roof.
No one mentioned him in the shot. And a rifle like the one used.
I didn't like him. Hardened mercenaries aren't particularly likable types. You think I was envious of his conquests? Look, yeah, sure. And I didn't like wild...
She didn't hate him, okay?
I'm listening. Man, I was with the boys the whole night. I hope they at least bothered to impress that upon me. You mean the length of a toilet break? That wouldn't even have been enough time. Wow, now I'm curious. Please, explain. No, not since I was 4. Why? Don't know it, but also...
Evaluating your comp...
The shot couldn't have come from the roof.
She has a...
That didn't go super well.
And? Sure don't.
A breach loader?
No.
This is such a wipeout.
No, they're not practical. Break too often. Yeah, evident. I considered her a good friend, yeah. Oh, so that's where you were... That's a very sentimental way of putting it.
The lieutenant watches her.
Okay, fine. I was into her. Clausy was into me too for a time, I know it. We even fooled around once.
Clausy only said they maybe kissed.
She rejected me with some wishy-washy bullshit about I knew that wasn't the whole story.
No ill will there. It wasn't a problem for her.
Yeah. One time when we'd both been drinking, I was a little worried she'd blow it out of proportion. Yeah, the girl seemed terrified. Go ahead.
And mine too, he thinks.
Yeah?
More questions before doing anything. The compressor lies broken on its side. It's quiet in your head again. She looks at the machine.
Oh, fuck it.
She's truly desperate. You know. She stares at you for gratitude. Her neck and shoulders relax, and her grip on the gun.
Day of miracles. I'll take it.
She runs past you, then past the lieutenant, and disappears into the darkness of the tunnel.
Good call. I would have done the same.
He couldn't take it like you. It irks him. Then he gets...
Her tent. We should check it out.
Yeah, I don't believe she did it either. The gun's not the right one.
Plain red tent. It was pitched by practiced hands. The tent looks old, but well maintained. It reeks of cigarettes. Assorted soft covers, mostly pulp horror. A motor carriage lies buried in the snow on one...
See anything?
Rager Monthly, Journal of Material Science. More technological. You pocket the worn...
We should read this immediately.
A thick journal. The cover is worn like someone used to carry it. It's made of full-grain leather. The lower left corner, Schneller, is a stationery brand from Gottwald, beloved among architects and engineers. She's got good taste and must have taken whatever she recorded here. The journal falls open. About 2/3 of its ruled pages, the large cursive of someone who writes perhaps too confidently. Many phrases and even paragraphs have been crossed out. It's a mix of logistics.
It's good she left in a hurry. We could learn a lot from this.
Hard to tell exactly. It's mostly...
There could be useful information about local operations in those notes. We have juniors...
Esoteric radio technology. The most recent ones probably pertain to the latitude compressor, sketches, calculations of distance and density, short wry observations of people and places. Probably a way to pass the time on staff issues. Always tough on the leadership. You smell traces of betrayal. The first entry is from August 2nd of last year. It reads simply, I know my position is precarious. All I can do is make myself as useful as I can. while looking for a way out. Remember, nothing on March 4th. March 5th, though, well, that's bound to come back and bite. You have no idea what she means. These are the most recent. Even when I leave here, if I leave here alive, what's my next move? Staging a lynching is a crime, even if
I just don't think she killed a mercenary. It's mostly...
That would be a first, or a fourth. But who's counting, he thinks.
I wouldn't go so far as to say that. We have other reasons to arrest her. Besides, I'm not sure her life as a fugitive is good. Clausia was the one who pointed the finger at Ruby. Perhaps she was trying to steer us away from herself. Or maybe she had an accomplice. One thing is for certain.
The plain red it was pitched by... A mustachioed and mutton-chopped man, amateurishly depicted. Years' worth of dust is shaken off, the full head of hair matched by an ample moustache and sideburns. Look...
Yes. Looks like some latter-day radicals were hiding out here. Half a century? This was probably part of the network of defense posts the communards. I think the purpose of this bunker was to produce propaganda. It would have had radio equipment back then, but that's all been looted. We have found a lot of those lately. I guess what most people think of as history tends to linger in rundown neighborhoods.
Good hiding place for someone who's up to no good.
I won't stand in your way, but only after we're through with this case. Millions of depictions of Mazov have been produced. They're not all connected. Besides, that looked like some student. You mean like Ruby? No, I think we've stumbled on a piece of history.
This isn't just glass. These, yes, filament memories. From the time when wires were casting, the how was a closely guarded secret. Something that was locked. The why is easy, because they hadn't come up with modern silicon.
So it is. I think these used to form a single system, slotted in the wall. The rest of the building seems to have been picked clean. These? No. These are old filament memories. I hope you're...
I knew it. There was something there.
our tenant, the policeman. I hope the way a lullaby my mother used to sing. Yes, it does.
Stop. Now, crisis. Death. Be prepared. Your fingers reflexively reach for the Villiers 9mm pistol.
Then you'd better get ready. Whatever.
The Coppernado is back. What do you want?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think the game just froze on me. It shouldn't be doing this, right? Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna have to quit the game. We will be right back, ladies and gentlemen, in minutes.
The plain red tent. It was pitched. The tent looks. It reeks of assorted.
See anything?
Rager monkey pocket.
We should read.
A thick journal. It's made of Schneller. She's got good. The journal falls. The large, perhaps too. It's a mix.
It's good she left in a hurry.
Hard to tell.
There could be useful in
esoteric radio. Short staff issues. The first entry. Nothing on. You have no idea. The most even when I leave it.
I just don't.
That would be a first.
I wouldn't go so. Besides, Classier was the one who pointed the finger at Ruby. Maybe she had an. One thing is for certain.
The plain red. It was pitched by. Mustachioed and my years worth.
Yes. Looks half a century. I think the purpose. We have found a lot of
good hiding places.
I won't stand in your way. Millions of depictions. You mean like Ruby?
This isn't just Galap. Yes. The how, the why. is...
So it is. The rest of the buildings, these?
Our tenant, the police.
Alright, we're gonna head up here and then we'll head back down to the thing.
An old door.
Alright. Alright, kids. Move out the way. I'm here to kick ass and kick ass.
Stop. Just, you are prepared. The barrels of your Villier's 9mm pistol.
Yes. I hear commotion. That's
good.
Alright, let's save.
I'm all out of shits to give, loincloth. Welcome.
Put your damn gun down.
Shut up! You're not gonna talk yet.
This is the scab leader. His chest rises.
Shh. This is a misunderstanding. Nothing irreversible has happened.
The Crypt is merciful, willing to spare us if we just forget about our murdered and humiliated commander. I think we should just kill everyone, Courty.
You are all drunk. Come to your senses. You won't gun down 7 people in the middle of the street? This isn't...
Easy, Lizzie. Let me handle it.
He is facing overwhelmingly superior firepower, and he knows it.
Peaceful.
Nest in your abdominal cavity like a little wild mouse.
Fuck, there's a third one. How did we miss something like this?
The lieutenant is genuinely worried for his life. You should consult him before getting in there.
If this turns into a fire...
A sound strategy. He's the leader.
My plan is not to get killed.
He doesn't want to, but he...
Get lost, comedian. You cops had your chance. Now it's fucking time for some justice.
I think he's calmed down.
Pig fuck! Oh, people are gonna die today. We're not leaving it like this. These tribals.
No one is going to kill anyone. Let's just put the guns down and talk like civilized human beings.
She doesn't seem to understand. With the wordless, the leader gives a small nod to the helmeted man. No, wait. It's good you have that gun. Even if it comes to a fight, I don't know about this getting under his skin. What if he... Peace. Always peace. It has worked thus far. Start with the first idea you have, then move down from that. Please.
Rude. Rude is the killer. Rude.
All of you cunts inside out.
This.
Easy. Easy now.
Yeah? Who did that?
Time.
Time is up, loincloth. Give me a name. How fuck...
His fingers are twitching. That's a draw reflex. He's about to draw.
You think I'm fucking stupid? How about the kid?
Listen, please. This cop and this drumhead...
The Hardy Boys confessed to hanging him. All together. Titus said we took him out back and hanged him.
You're lying. DePaul.
You heard wrong. She and these men have been helping us find the shooter.
Fucking liars.
The shot rings in your ears. The young woman stands and looks behind her.
I missed.
I know what I heard, Court.
That doesn't sound good. You need to change the topic now. Alright, here we go. This is really, none of this looks like it's going to... You only have time for one argument. Choose wisely.
Pops! You have no idea about the rights Crenell If I fuck and kill you, hang you to that street, no one's going to give a
Okay, it's not much. But he's thinking about something else. And his hand is off the gun. This is dangerous. Ask about him first. You don't want personal facts about his dead friend coming out of your mouth.
Sergeant Major Raul Cortana, reporting in to burn this fucking mud hut to the ground.
As he moves, the click, click, click. The realization comes to you, like a picture puzzle coming together. No, probably foster brothers.
For killing, maiming, and humiliating our commanding officer, you're all sentenced to death by lead. Find his killer. Cop. His killer. I know what this tactic is, Silo Sam. You're gonna die for them. Right here. Today.
A plume of smoke and fire erupts from the gun, and your hand goes numb from the explosion. The smoke drifts west with the wind. You hear the plaza erupting. There is a hole. His lips, moving, swollen with fear, are trying to say, shoot him, shoot him. But he can't. To your right, the killer raises his rifle and takes aim at you. His moves are steady, but a low shot rings. You feel a tapping, like rain on your chest plate. Heavy drops of rain. Then the sound of dice. You got hit. The armor took most of it.
God, please.
He's aiming for the eye slot in Rude's helmet. He has to. The two shots ring at once. One from the lieutenant's pistol, and the other from DePaul's. Blood gushes from the helmet's eye sockets as Rude staggers back. An unbelievable shot. Glenn, dying in a puddle of blood behind you. His mangled torso. You see two crazed eyes stare at you through all the smoke and the panic. With blood gushing from his face, the man raises his pistol at you. Then he squeezes the trigger.
Shit.
You can't. There is no time. Something inside your pelvis explodes. Your entire nothing. A persisting darkness.
You're bleeding out. Stay with me. Yes, keep talking. You hear me?
But you can't. It's so hard. A slender white shadow towering. Someone stands. Scream immediately. He's gonna die. No, you say, and hand out your firearm. That's all it takes. There is no room for hesitation. The lieutenant, you hear a faint scream. A woman's. Then the sound disappears.
This is death. One more door, baby.
The fight? There is no fight. The fight. He's not taking it. His body is not taking it. Oh, and rotting. And being dead.
He can't go. There is a radio in the distance.
Hours turn to days.
Soon. The engine of a Caprice Kinema.
No, it was him. He is the infernal engine. Can't you see? He never stopped.
You see the lieutenant's familiar shape in the orange jacket. It turns double, then triple. It's nothing. You're alive.
Sunrise, Parabellum. What happened? You shot the major in the face. A fire. Yes. As retaliation, the rifleman tried shooting you. He hit the Krira. I shot and wounded him, while Glenn took a bullet in the spine.
This is not the first person to die.
Titus, Fat Angus, and Theo charged. Angus and Theo did not make it. They both died before they made it to intensive care. Yes, he's still alive too. You were bleeding out by then. I think you said something about your wife, and you warned me. I was able to disarm one of them.
Thank you.
I killed her. And that's what happened. Four. Glenn, Theo, Shanky, and Angus. The fat one, he took a lot. DePaul was the last to die. Everhart had their bodies returned to Connell because we deterred them? Or Joyce did? Maybe the harbor in full lockdown is too costly a target. Maybe they are simply taking their time and will attack soon. This is the one. All. Let's face it, officer, and this is both of our fault. It could have gone a little, but what's done is done. The violence is cordoned off. And we are...
He did not expect you both to survive once you stepped between his smoking, his hunched back.
It's not ouch time yet. You just got the Dramamine pill and...
Dramamine? Then it's not that bad.
Mr. Gart cleaned it. It took him 2 days, in and out. You've been up in... Yes. The joke wasn't funny anymore.
The close proximity of death must have made the lieutenant contemplate his life choices. He's done with the jacket.
Sunrise Parabellum. Sunrise...
Isn't that written on your...
It served you well. The gates of the harbor are boarded up. The streets are a little more empty. Apocalyptic violence. I think we may have held it off, for now. Barely. Yes, we have also completely failed. But that's reasonably bad. You were shot in the left quadriceps. That's your thigh. It appears no. The bruising in your shoulder is negligible. We will see.
If it's possible, then by pure willpower alone.
Good. You'll need to be. Whatever that is. No.
A man and a woman sit in the front seat of an armored motor carriage. The woman back to that shithole, he says.
I called your station after the fight. The injury was logged in. They told me they've sent officers to... I'm sure they're worried about...
That means he hasn't seen them around while you were out. They're not really worried about you. Sorry.
I did. It's part of a detective's task chain. You can do it too.
Actually, you can. You can even...
Not very. I have a concussion from that woman beating me with... Things would be worse if you didn't warn me. Thank you. I did not see her coming. Easy now.
You can take it.
How are you?
The lieutenant doesn't reply. Just looks.
I honestly don't know. Do you? Because we can't talk to Everard. The harbor... Yes, she left yesterday morning. To meet the board of Wild Pines. Or that is what I've heard. There's a pin somewhere in the machine that keeps Connell from sending in a death squad. Maybe it's her. Maybe she kept her hand. Either way, Ruby's gone. And Classio too. We really should have... I don't know. I think the theory you presented, it's someone else. Honestly, I think our investigation has not produced a single credible suspect. What? Every piece of garbage in the city.
He's wrong.
Okay. It's extremely easy. There are thousands lying around. We found one. All completely unused. We could find thousands more if we wanted. All of Revachol is full of them.
He arches his brow. The ceiling fan patiently spins.
I'm listening. Absolutely.
He's made his peace with it. He's had time.
I don't know. That's been there for years. Yes, God cursed the footprints, not solving the case for us. Au diable. We should go upstairs, rethink the ballistics in...
See? There's that. You can.
I'm afraid we may not be able to locate communism, detective, on account of...
A nod.
I'm ready to hear what you think about solving crimes now. It really is...
He sounds... That concussion must be making him dizzy.
No. Are you ready to lean? Good.
The lieutenant... Also, it's just close enough to endure the walk.
Let's do that. We can start upstairs in Classio's bedroom, with your ballistics ID.
Fuck.
Another look at the window, perhaps? The one he was shot through. I don't...
The fan stands still. The bed's a little nicer now. The bathroom mirror has been wiped completely clean. You see the reflection of your face in the mirror. Such a... Next to the stat. I'm sorry. I fucked everyone over. P.S.
A gift. I am not drawing my gun.
Relax. Not everyone is out to trap.
It's hardly so...
You see the same two neon-lit shapes.
This is ballistics. She's left a trajectory.
A ray of backward motion. It suggests the bullet came from the island in the bay.
Unless she thinks the perpetrator was standing on the ring antenna. That is where she was there that night.
She had a long time to think about it after.
It also looks like there may be more to her skill set than we know. The question is, should we trust her? I find that hard to believe. But at this point, so it is.
For a second he seems tired.
I just haven't gotten a lot of...
He doesn't really believe this were you, Lenny. He is trying to justify it to himself.
I understand.
He will. He has it in him.
Of course. I mean, how do we get there? Joyce Messier had a sloop. Ah, yes, of course. The village. Let's go.
Fuck. I'll live with these consequences, but just know.
Oh, you're up. It's good to see you back on your feet. Did you like your room? You're welcome. I thought it would be nice for you to wake up in a clean... I give credit where credit is due, and that, sir, was an...
He really wants you to realize that he was also on the back.
I wish you a quick recovery. Also, you and your partner are staying here free. Oh, you know, people don't tend to stick around after shoot. I don't remember everyone who comes here, and many... Where was I? How do you think I know the crazy shit you pulled off?
That's actually true.
So, yeah, well, I guess I...
It really took courage. Don't pick at him.
Yeah, I don't know. Clients were panicking. And also, I guess I sort of found out that I don't give a sh...
He means it.
No problem.
Hi again, gendarme. Bye-bye, gendarme.
Seeing you approach.
Crazy motherfucker. That was one hell of a shot. Hell of a shot. But I guess what I'm trying to say here is, thank you.
This is big. It's as big of a thank you as Titus Hardy can muster under any circumstances.
Now, how can I help you? Theo was old. I think he'd be pretty happy with the way he went. Never. But Angus, he was just a stupid kid. Didn't realize the mess he'd gotten into. Trusted me.
Here it comes. The last one is the...
And Glenn. Glenn was my friend. Best I've ever had. I'd love that crazy homo like my own brother. We're all fucked without him. But what do? This job is shit. Well, yeah. Memento mori. Right.
Absolutely. Today, I'm going to get drunk, eat good food, and bed.
Oh, you might die of a heart failure.
Hey. Fuck you for ruining...
I guess I'll take a closer look at our union members. There might even ask Tibbs if he don't know.
Even after all that hell, he's still bitter about her?
Nope.
He did. He shrugs and tries to look.
Judging by the sight of you, I'd suggest...
Yeah, go pay Monica a visit in Janro. She's got a knack for making men forget about their worry.
Hell, you both look...
Thank you for your advice, Eugene, and you too, Alain.
It sincerely amuses him. How...
You're welcome, Bina Claude. You're all right. Take care, coppers. You two look after yourselves now.
Copo Loco. And normal cop, I guess.
Thanks for getting involved, guys.
And if you ever feel like the uniform is...
And Titus Hardy himself would make a good officer.
I will, Capo. That's a promise. Now scoot.
Just take it easy on the drink. The danger has not passed.
Good point, Bino Claude.
Been an honor, gentlemen.
The graffito has been painted over the traces of the fight. This was Cindy the Skull. The lieutenant crouches.
Looks like it. Yes. This is still fresh. And blood.
Heavy fuel oil. Isn't that? You could buy some smokes, light up a ciggy and throw it in there.
Mon Dieu, officer. It is worse than I thought. Maybe it's time to slow down. Enjoy life.
The dented yellow milk. The worn and beaten.
We can sit on that.
You can revisit the bench if you...
Man, Kim hit some incredible shots there.
Everyone says you started crying in the middle of a firefight and then bled like a... Cool. That's very cool. Just don't think because you got half your dick shot off and your Kuno doesn't reward weakness. It's business as...
Feels good for some reason.
Watch out, pig. It's a dangerous... Who knows?
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
No, I am not lighting the Siggy shit, dude. I don't need to know.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Something is wrong. No reply.
It's been this way for a while now. My guess is the Union. It only happens when someone mentions the attack. The rest is unaffected. Our best, no more dangerous than stepping between three armed mercenaries. I don't like it either, but that's the way it is. The street seems... You can try calling again. Just...
Everything sound in the cabin. You...
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? This is... Sylvie Mala... Yes. Oh, great.
You hear the...
Anything else I can add? 57?
In the cabin. You...
My man, you're alive. Oh man, what a day. I missed out on most of the action, but I heard it was quite... So what's next? You guys heading back to Jamrock now? Talk is local union muscle. Good luck with that, my man. Ain't easy. Okay.
Is it wise to ship the lieutenant? What are you doing?
That's probably for the best. You keep your job to yourself. With...
Oh my god! Things have gotten out of hand! Oh my god! Even the police can't take care of all of this. Maybe I could teach people to protect themselves against bad energies and to fight crime.
Yes, what Martinez...
Exactly. In the meantime, do buy the books. Oh, I'm very sorry, sir. Some of these old paperbacks just don't have the durability.
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more book? Which book was it, sir? Oh, I'm very sorry, sir. I haven't read that one yet.
Give up. You'll never find the answer. There's no other... There isn't. If only you... Maybe if there had been more money. Or more... Or that. Yes. Hang on. You can do this. So, who killed Charlie Spillane and Deanna Denuva, detective? Just fucking pick one. Sure, why not? Way to go, public corruption cop. You've seen firsthand.
Damn.
Give me a moment.
This door is made of no one.
Let's go.
Still. Jumping in front of all those armed men with nothing but a gun and some armor. Perry here has some serious balls, man. I respect it. All right.
Is this about the...
A small cabinet on the wall is... A colorful...
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarette...
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. Boyadero stares at you with respect, then gestures towards the trickles of blood.
There are types of danger. The one I'm usually concerned with is lung cancer, it calls back to an older era, where this was commonplace though. Keep hiding, gathering themselves. The harbor's in full lockdown, friend. No getting eat. Time will tell. I'll be okay here, doing lookout. Quite the sight, aren't they? Getting to like that red I am. Don't worry about me. I live to alleviate the worries of our brothers. See if any insane killers turn up. You know it, friend.
The old king and his horse appear to be struggling against the vibrantly colored. Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57. Just a moment.
10-4, come in, officer. Over. Roger that. 10-10.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist? It will take...
Her voice.
Gottlieb, what is it now? Ah, it's you. Great. Any other complaints? I didn't, but now I do. Great. I have...
Fucking, I'm not dead. It just hurts.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else I can help you? 57, over and...
In the cabin, you see a set.
Between you and me, this is why I don't get involved in local politics. So it goes. Now, what can I do?
The trap is full of poor things.
Officer, what happened?
You're not limping. She sounds almost disappointed with you, reprimanding you for falling and hurting your knee.
Look at you, you can barely walk. Doesn't look like nothing. What happened to you anyway?
There was an exchange of fire on Rue de Saint-Guylaine. It's nothing to be worried about.
Of course. Can I help you with something? That won't be a problem. It's wind still and the tar just dried. We've got 2 days of relative sunshine ahead.
Hasn't been there herself. Who has?
My husband used to drink there. Him and his drinking buddies.
This must be one of the many
The kids sometimes go there too. I know they do, on rafts. The twins. God forbid they...
Can we maybe ask your twins about...
Be my guest. They have a strange way of talking. I'm sad to hear that. Well...
Aye, aye, Captain.
I'm sad to hear that. If you promise...
Of course, ma'am.
Aye.
The crow's feet disappear from the...
Please be conservative with the fuel, will you?
Our tenant, the policeman. Even I get... Though I suppose you took the worst of it. Turns out you were your own ill. I'm not sure those were the laws of the men with guns, either.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks...
And that iron... That's, nothing. It's just a seafood and some plants. And we make a fire. We make a... Gather the sticks for the fire.
Bullet shells. There are a lot of them left over from the war.
I don't know what these are. They're lights. The fire guy comes...
Your nerve endings sting from them. They must mean a human being on that island.
No. Yes.
Let's go with yes.
Because he asks to put the fire out. I don't know. Yes. I don't know.
Did you mean there are...
Yes. No, he doesn't live there. No, he lives there. Been there. He doesn't live there.
Anything else? What the...
I I don't know. We ran. He just yelled, we should... Our father. Don't say that, he didn't. I don't know. Doesn't even have anything to do with this, you.
The two things are unconnected. Your question didn't make sense.
There's
Lights, fire guy. We should check up on that island.
Hello, mister. It's Lammy.
Lambie is a...
Yes. Lammy has lived a long life. Lammy was... Yes! Lammy was a resolution. Bye!
Oh, you make me... I want to protect you. He seems like the little one, like the youngest. Harry's a lot better with her than the two boys. The two boys seem really out of his, like... How do I say this?
A metal payphone under a yellow plastic dome. There's a bit of...
No, I am not going to do that. I don't know why it told me to do this.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to... Goodbye, officer.
Yes, what is it? No? Yes. And? No, you're right. I'm not.
Good morning! Yeah! No nation, but trans nation! No, oh sure! I can do that! Please don't turn him. I don't even know what to say to that. Aye! Yeah! J'adore! God is close by! D'accord! Basically, yes it is.
Hardcop. Ouch. I did notice you limping, but when I was 16 I used to date this guy who had a limp. But it only showed when he was sober. So I guess it wasn't real or... Anyway, shot in the leg. I'm sorry.
Alright, I think that's pretty much it. But we'll save just in case. I do want to go back. I'll probably start a new playthrough on my own time and just, you know... hopefully I can save all the Hardy Boys. If I can't, that'll suck. But if I can, that'll be nice.
Be careful out there. Sea's...
Very carefully.
A skiff with a small stick. Once you get in, that's it. One pull of the start. Have you made all the necessary? Remember what the net picker said. It's a small tank. The skiff, once you get... Have you made all... Remember what the net picker said.
What? Fine.
SAD FM is a radio station special.
You seem to know its frequency by heart. That's hilarious. Jesus, this music is so sad, man.
The boat comes to a slow stop. The lieutenant turns the engine off. Then there's silence. In the silence, let's go. The chain trails off into the ocean, connecting the island to the supply depot on the coast.
Ah, yes, so it seems. For bringing munitions to the island, maybe? And supplies? You could also lock it.
As a defensive measure, lock it off that side.
From enemies. Enemies of the commune of Revachol. Technically, no.
He's right. The skiff is swaying on the waves.
He's 50 years old, damn. Mazout, black and viscous.
The dry grass crackles under your feet as you stop. Far away, the flock of quail departs. Now more than on the islet, there is almost like a silent orchestra tuning at the beginning of some major work. A silent hiss, sea air moving through the needles of a pine tree. The faraway roar of the city, distant like today's dream. Before it, a low hum. The air slowly moves through a concrete box. Air flows out of a pillbox window. There is very little there. The air cost.
Yes?
This is where a lesser man would stop to think about the pain shooting up his right leg and...
I have. Is that why we're stopping?
The lieutenant nods, a jitter. A sound impatient to happen, but not yet in this world. An old cylindrical generator is nested above the ammo lift, with makeshift electrical wiring running. The lieutenant puts his hand on the...
It's cold now, but someone has been maintaining it. The wiring has been repaired.
Wait.
Downstairs, somewhere? Liquid carbon. I would imagine it takes mazout. The kind that's favored by vagrants and fuel thieves.
The lieutenant pauses. Something seems to be...
long and cold.
There's no time to dwell on this moment.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. Didn't we just talk about this when we were listening to the radio?
Hollow ring. The canister is empty. Dust.
I don't know. I'm not...
That is his idea of a joke. A small agony. Minuscule bones may have... He nods approvingly.
Someone with basic electrical skills has risked...
The wind outside picks up suddenly. There's a greasy old spring mat.
Someone has been squatting here. The linen is fresh, recently washed.
You force the rest of the sentence out through...
You know, officer, you can rest here if you are feeling tired. I will keep...
You face the concrete wall. There's less light there, in the dark corner. Like a dog, you lie there. You didn't realize how tired you were. Your body... The blanket feels cold. You feel yourself standing up in the darkness, right next to the mattress. Sleep.
Kim? 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 Where'd he go? Go down the chain, there's something there. Walk into the water now.
Dolores Day, the innocence of humanism, internationalism, and the welfare state turns around to face you. She has an airship airbag in her hand. Okay, don't say you need to talk right away, but you don't even want to talk to her. Let her go. This is the holy queen of the territories of Mwindi and Insulinda. Think of the historic knowledge we could glean. This is a once-in-a-life...
Hey. I mean, hey to you too? I'm doing really good, actually. Both professionally and romantically. I've come to a fulfilling and peaceful period in my life. Well, how are you doing, Harry? Well, I'm in my head too. We're all in our heads. Sometimes. Not as often as I used to. So much time has passed. More than it seems here. I'm sorry. I was heading to the aerodrome.
She means she doesn't have time to tend to your emotions. She sighs. What are you doing? Stop saying things like that.
I'm going to Morova. To live there, in Grad. It's 1 million... Just my scepter, my globe cruciger, a spare silk gown. Oh, this. This is just a wreath. The crown of immortality is made of rarefied light.
She looks at the suit.
Anyway. No, Harry. No. I don't want a massive... We don't have anything to talk about anymore. It's all gone. I have to go.
Oh, God. Whatever you do, don't try to kiss her yet. Not after that. You're still reeling. You'll fall over if you try now. She doesn't know what to say.
Yes, okay. I'm glad. Do you know how much it hurts me to hear you say that? I'm shit, you made me shit.
Total annihilation. We got annihilated, Harry. You never had any...
It's not. But... I don't know why I said but. There is... That's it, yes. We've talked about it
Where in... Stop. You're only making it worse for him. You never help with anything.
See? It just takes some time. For you, I think it'll take something like But I can't.
She keeps her shoulders squared and her back straight. But it's clear you're still making her sad.
No, Harry. We already tried it.
Is that how it is now? We should just try. Not you too.
I don't know. Please. Harry. We can't.
She avoids turning them to you. They're turning moist now. Her eyes. She slowly shakes her head.
I don't know what you mean. Dolores Day. Wasn't I Dolores Day just a second ago? No, I haven't even bought the tickets yet. I'm glad too, but I have to.
What? She does not look back. Instead, eyes her fingernails. They're bitten, frayed.
Oh, Harry, you shouldn't have done that. Call me like that.
You ruined it. There was still a chance. You should have waited longer. She would have called you instead.
Oh, Harry, do you really think so? Months already. Soon it will be years. Every season that...
The air gets cold around you. She looks down. Means pain. Why? That's what... The skiff floats once you get... Have you made... Remember what the net picker said?
Sorry about that, guys. I really did not like those answers. We're gonna try that again, though. Huh.
The boat comes to a slow stop. In the sun. Let's go. The chain trails off into the ocean.
Ah, yes, for bringing munitions
as a defensive measure.
From enemies. Technically,
he's right. The dry grass, the flock on the islet, like a silent, the far away, a low air flows out of a jitter.
Yes?
This is where a lesser man.
I have. Is that why we're stuck?
The lieutenant nod.
Yes?
This is where a lesser.
It is.
The lieutenant.
It's cold now. Downstairs, liquid carbon. The kind that's...
The lieutenant.
Long and cold.
There's no time to... A hollow ring.
I don't know.
That is his idea of it.
Someone who is based...
The wind outside. Books and magazines. Most are popular depictions of among what is mostly commercial fiction.
Someone's made themselves a home.
Alright.
Soft covers, serialized, fantastic. Not that you can tell. Soft covers, serialized, not that you can tell.
Nope.
Soft covers, serialized, not that you can tell.
I don't care.
Serialized, not that you can tell. Soft covers, serialized. Oh yes, under the bed. There is a rather extensive collection of critical theory, that is, dour, life non-affirming left-wing literature, published by small...
Ooh, yeah. I agree. Humanitarian sciences. It stands out. Not a lot of critical theory around in Ravachol West.
Your incendiary remark has failed to provoke. Wasn't there some in the communist students' room?
Well, yes.
The little books seem inconsequential next to the big pile of...
Again, I am not a philosopher, but whoever...
Interesting. There's a greasy...
Someone has been squatting here. The linen is fresh, recently washed.
You force the rest of the scent.
You know, officer, you can rest here if you are feeling tired. I will keep watch. You could use some rest for...
You face the concrete wall. There's less light there, in the dark corner. Like a dog, you lie there. You didn't realize how tired you were. Your body is still nowhere near healed. The blanket, you feel yourself standing up in the darkness, right next to the mat. Sleep.
Ooh, this tea is good.
Dolores Day, the innocence of humanism, international. Okay, but you don't even let her win her back. How does that fit in here? And what is the Holy Suzerain doing here?
Hey. Yes. Or, I mean, no. But I am in a hurry. Just my scepter. Oh, this is just...
She looks...
Anyway, I'm sorry.
She means she doesn't have time to tend to you.
I'm going to Morova. To live there, in Grad. No, Harry, we don't have anything to talk about. It's all gone.
Oh God, whatever you do, don't try to kiss her yet. Not after that. You're still reeling. You'll fall over.
I don't want it. It looks expensive. That's not what figurines do.
She looks at the headlet. The figurines don't do anything? Yes. A form of community. Yes, it was a good idea.
I didn't ask for things. It's too late to give me anything. I would have liked the headless fallen rider. Back then. We both said a lot of...
It was her. I can feel it. I can see it in her tender, long figure.
As Queen Regnant, I write a lot...
You need to recite it to her. Yeah. Put a stake through your heart. She won't get hurt. She'll bend out of the way.
Okay, Harry. Okay. It was morning and you slept. It was 100 million years ago. I was someone else then.
The light of the video rental shines through her dress now. A DeLorean figure, cut in black, moves below. It's still her. Her legs.
The coolest. With your leather jacket and your boot-cut pants. Smoking in the bus stop. The first and worst time I fell in love. Yes, let's talk about that too. Let's bring it up, the zoo. It was just a day then, but to think... It's here, Harry. We are on there. You could not pay the electrical bill. It became a lightless...
Surely the alcohol didn't help either.
Everyone has a little glass of wine every now and then. I certainly do. It's a queen... Is there really anything left? If not, we can always repeat one of the things we have already talked about. Talk about it again. It's not. But... I don't know why I said but. There is... I can't answer your... I don't know what you mean. The morning. I don't understand. Oh my God, Harry, stop. I can't do that anymore. I'm not...
This is a bit much for me. It feels like your ribs are cracking around your heart.
Then why are we doing it? Oh, Harry, you should call me like...
You ruined it. There was still a chance. You should have waited longer. She would have...
They shouldn't have. They really shouldn't. I was in Morova already. Months already. Soon...
The air gets cold around you. She looks dead. It's Dora. That's what the voice said on the phone. Dubois, yes. Dora Dubois.
Why what? Oh no. No. We're not doing that again. Wasn't I Dolores Day? I haven't even bought the tickets yet. I'm glad to.
What? She does not look...
Yes, Harry.
A tiny golden watch with red straps around her body. She doesn't know what to...
Yes, okay. I'm glad. It doesn't sound like you're better at all.
Total annihilation. We got annihilated, Harry.
I have to, Harry. Really, I've already...
I was wrong. You don't have power over her anymore. You shouldn't have said that. I am wrong about everything. You should go on without me.
No, you don't. You're just being a martyr. And I'm really going now. I won't see you, but... Oh, Harry. This is a dream. Right here, tomorrow night. Once this... I'm suffocatingly beautiful. And young. Oh, yes. This is real darkness. It's not... See you tomorrow.
Fuck. Man, that hurt.
You're up quick. How was your sleep? I did not want to wake you. Perhaps I should have? Was it a job dream?
The lieutenant nodded. I understand. We've all been through similar things. It can be overcome.
Okay.
He's still worried. You must have... You see a small
Another part of the island, probably. Maybe this is one of the doors we don't open?
He's right. It would be better to open its big brother. A powerful engine hangs under the ceiling. It must control the blast door.
Alright, I retract my statement. It was naive. Let's look...
Green paint flicks off the monoblock aluminium. The keys rattle like teeth. This key...
The console of an antique computation device. The generator upstairs, with wires coming... Possibly. Urgence, ouvert, allumé, radiodiffusé.
This device was used to control the electronics in the room. The dial slides under the glass, silently. An idea lights up in your head.
This is an air-gapped system. Of air, I think they call it. No, I'm not. But it would not be very good military technology if programmer ladies could control it remotely. Also, we need to restore power before using it. We should look around.
The boat engine. The console looks on as you talk. Nothing happened. A strange feeling, looking at the water. Maybe you should just wonder. Perhaps there's someone that... Where it is all... Smelling, maybe. You know it's going to. In the still mirror of the bay, you see Martinez, reflected. Tall islets and posts, like stepping stone. Yes, cold. Yes, yes, yes. No, no. We're not starting with that. There's a rain-soaked mattress on a concrete slab.
B triple prime. This looks like a good place to shoot from.
A single-person mattress, modern, civilian use. Branded and an empty can of beans on the ground next to it. The silhouette of a tobacco picker adorns the paper. Contemporary Rivisholians prefer Druan, a local blend from the south.
I may have been wrong when I said it wasn't important. I didn't see any signs of smoking inside, though. If people live there, they keep it tidy.
There's a firing slit in the wall, quite old and grimy, from years without cleaning by anything other than the springs screech. A small piece of Martinez coastline opens up in the square in front of you, like a tiny landscape painting. A towering skyscraper, its top floors shaved off by artillery fire, capeside apartment. The red chimney and collapsed back of the 4-story tenement in front of the whirling in rags. The box-shaped silhouette of the whirling in rags.
What? Do you have a
What are you talking about? Can't be certain. It's certain.
A pair of binoculars? Or a scope of a rifle? You'd be pro. I think we have it. The origin of the shot.
Affirmative.
In our defense, nothing pointed here. Many leads pointed elsewhere. Don't beat yourself up, officer. We did not put guns in their hands.
The lieutenant pauses.
We will make up for it. Where?
He does not answer.
We should move now.
ICM? This field...
Insulindian Citizens Militia. It's the official name of the Communards Army.
Sounds an awful lot like...
It does. The RCM may descend from... It's impossible to say. It was chaos after the war. The name was good for getting people to join us.
Nice political thoughts rush. A mediocre athlete would pant from dragging around his body on a busted crutch. But not you. You're thinking about politics. With blood dripping.
No one remembers the ICM. The connotation is less important each year. No. An upside down...
With its horns in the sky.
No, that's the...
A DeLorean-era symbol of...
After 44 years? That's not nearly enough. One of these barrels was still leaking fuel, as you saw.
Wait.
Yes?
This old cylinder, the lieutenant assists. There's a red starter switch. The recoil start wakes the old generator up. The machine sputters like...
That should do it.
A dim golden...
It's on.
Automatic boot. The blast door opens with a series of clicks. A shaft of light appears, then widens as the light shines in.
After you. Don't worry. I have a gun. I don't know. I know. It was...
Well, he's got my ass there, I suppose.
An old man, wearing tracksuit trousers, leans on the frame stock, then spits it out into the extinguished, unclouded by cataracts. He's practically tearing up from spite. Hatred got the best of him a long time ago. This man hates everything.
The what now? I may have.
The position.
Fire guy. My eyesight. Yeah, I did. I should have burned that console. The boat engine. On the... It's not nice. It's a piece of shit. It's a 3-angle...
Southeast Samaran made. Exotic.
A Samaran rifle.
It was sent to us by our brothers in the Sinyao commune. You heard me. It's good now. Like chalk, white from the board.
The lieutenant pulls.
You are a glorified night watchman. This is...
The words, I am an enemy commander.
And what rank would that be? A big wheel of the 4th Regiment. It's out of bullets.
Like an amputated limb in the sand, he stares on, his wrinkled mouth moving.
The future teaches you to...
The present.
The present to be afraid and cold. Real music. It's La Revacholière, you shit-licking bougie.
You need to address that remark.
The job of a bougie dog. It is the anthem of the... In Grad, they sang brave children, favorites of history. And in Sinyao, it was... Everyone has. They named a fucking talk to her. It's the drugs you're all on. How did it go? Something about shooting rabbits.
He waves erratically with his hand. It was dear to him. He resents forgetting it. His gaze follows your motions. The rifle's in a shabby state, like a crutch that's on the butt. You see Vespertine writing.
No one said it has to be a Belmagrave.
From ballistics, it could easily have...
It doesn't matter if it was made the right type and the right caliber.
He's liking this. The old man keeps following your motion with it. This looked very much like the murder weapon.
My name is Josef Lilianovich Dross, Political Commissar of the 114th Anti-Aircraft Division. I am a deserter, a partisan, and a
The commune of Revachol? Do you mean the...
From the Insular Indian Citizens Militia, the army of the revolution. I left my unit on the eve of the landing. When I returned here on May 4th...
51 minus 8 equals 43.
No. I've been on other islands, too. I was in a resurrection until they turned it into a spa in 18. Then I was an E-48, a nameless sound, until the sea washed over it. I was just 16 years old, 15 when I volunteered. You could say I misunderstood the historic role of the proletariat. A second is for reaction to take hold. It's the same thing.
It remains unclear what it...
And this was?
May the 13th, 08, 44 years ago. The horizon was black with the combined might of international capital. All at once, all the greed and terror in the world tore, huddled on the floor. The artillery was 80 kilometers away in Ozon, but I knew.
A terrible shame still within him.
Nah. I climbed the chain link across the water and hid inland, in the bunkers there, like the weakest of the weak. A mouse, frightened at the ordnance all night, and the sound of the rotors in the morning, whirring. Airships. I climbed out into hell. They'd all drowned in the lower levels, or got torn to shreds above. The anti-aircraft gun had malfunctioned. The mask of humanity fall from capital. It has to take it, and then you see it, as it strangles and beats your friends, that the bourgeois are not human. I had to fight. It's not an island, what? It's a defensive fortification of the... How does anyone survive? Supplies, vegetables. I collect rainwater.
How is your health?
I've been throwing up blood since winter.
He does seem frail. Good for his age. More like 70.
The RCM can provide medical services.
I need to die. You don't have medical facilities. You have guns. That's all they give you. I have been running out.
There's no way he could manage the pain without them. It's safe to say...
It's the little joys. The dark joke. There's nothing to look over. I haven't. I have holes in my brain. Yeah, I don't even know what. Inferno?
I would imagine it gets tremendously difficult.
Traitors. It's better alone. I watched the people of this city turn the lights back on. It's disgusting.
Are they not heartbroken? How could they have moved on?
It was hard in the Thames. I didn't have partisan...
They were posters.
We communards still hoped, and they needed to snuff that hope out. The East capitulated. Martin and others too. Some cordons of Revachol was still fighting. There were cells. I tried to... At night, I used a dinghy. I only went after dark then. When I got to the city, I stayed underground.
But in the city, you move underground?
From bunker to bunker. Not anymore. No one cares now. I don't even have to hide. They think I'm another antisocial vagrant. I could walk straight into that town if I wanted. I don't want to. They're all trait.
He does not want to see life moving on. People forget.
So you finally found it. There must have been a small squadron's worth of arms in there. Useless.
So you've been there?
Sleeping. Some nights. Ammo scrounge.
You feel the dots connecting.
The propaganda bunker.
Propaganda.
They stored leaflets there. Broadcasting equipment too. Made a lot of our boys did. I spent some winters there. Never liked it. Kept thinking of them. I do. They're good. Plenty of tar. I like that boy on the pack too. Reminds...
The old man looks across the water.
You're with the RCM. The coalition-appointed mob that enforce... You're the RCM. You represent them. Take me to them as a prisoner of war.
A spray of blood from Rene, the royalist on the coast, said.
What? No, I am not a trained in historical materialism. Then a son.
The old man.
His job was to assure the army answers to civilian control and...
Scientific communism. A commissaire politique is a night philosopher of the...
Awakened from shutdown by the promise of ideology. He nods slowly. Then another tremor.
You're with the RCM. The coalition-appointed mob that enforces bourgeois Let's take me to them as a prisoner.
A spray of blood. Rene, the royalist on the...
Only the army. Liberal reactionaries signed it for them. Traitors.
Is that part of why you've been here all this time?
He just wipes the blood from his chin.
Honor is a feudal atavism. 43 years and 10 months. It's not how a human being should live.
He nods, but he can't.
What have you been doing?
Hiding.
2 police officers step out of the Whirling in Rags cafeteria. Satellite officer Jean-Vic Mayer inspects giant letters across the plaza. Patrol officer Judith Minot points west. The officers go, leaving behind the writing, still smelling of patrol.
Always waiting. For her.
Her who?
Girl child. Revolution. They have you. The historic opportunity for our revolution has passed.
What has he done?
Yes, what? To get things going again?
There is no flame to fan. There's nothing serious in this world. I've used it.
Killing people.
It's a gun. That's what I've used it.
Interesting.
There is no after the war.
So he's continued killing. This is it. You can feel it. Like, this is what the the solution. Going straight. No. Be careful. Don't mess this up. Remember, he wants to tell you. Get personal.
I don't want.
And why did you think that was a good idea?
What did I just say?
What did I just tell you? Don't.
The who now?
He heard you. He just wants to hear you say it again. This is dramatic flair on his part. Right choice. We're in. Do it, sire.
Oh, yes.
Did you?
I am a son of a welder.
A drop of blood. Exhaust him with proof. The scent of blood in the air. Something about the tracks. Suddenly, all those tracks are so confusing. Go with something else first. Wait, here it comes. There were Maybells in the grass, nowhere else. Wait, don't forget the footprints. You got it. Maybe don't beat yourself anymore, though. You're not immortal.
Damn Maybells.
He seems tender suddenly.
So many this year, too. The spring is coming. No, It's already here. They blossom on the islets before we fertilize them with our blood. Resurrection was snow white in May, before they ruined it. The coast, too, before they piled their containers on top of it, filled with broken, useless trash.
You must get around a lot to stay undetected all these years. Do you know it?
I may. Class here.
He knows her, but hadn't heard the name.
With the victim.
There is a small tremble. Looks like almost. But you need one more. Just one. Or maybe two.
I saw you poking around there, looking for evidence. You damn diligent.
You had direct visibility. They are embrasures in the concrete, specifically meant for a top follower to use. You've been here a long time, Mr. Dross.
I'm ready to die.
He's practically admitting to it. Just one thing remains unclear. The rifle does not seem to have a scope.
Because it's a sniper's nest, you stupid fuck.
Almost. He almost burst out there. Keep piling arguments. Anything.
I saw.
You had direct visibility. You've been here.
I'm ready.
He's practically just one thing remains unclear.
Forget about your stupid fuck.
He lost it. He just doesn't know where it is. Forget it. Push on.
You're sad for your fascia, brother.
Almost. He almost...
I saw.
You had that. You've been here.
I'm ready.
He's practically just one thing remains.
Because it's a
almost. He almost burst out.
Everything is...
Show me the souls.
Fucking imbecile.
The maker is called... These are not the unusual horizontal pattern soul.
The size fits, but not the soul.
Sire, he doesn't have to be wearing them right now.
Racking those brains, are you?
The lieutenant gives you the prints were his. You can see it in those eyes. The old man stares at his own prints in the ash. You've almost got him. Just the last little push.
Not a lot of guns around that use me.
It's a real gun. Not like you look like imbeciles. Why don't you ask them to give you real weapons?
He would have a good view of the tribunal from... So he saw you. Okay. So what?
You know what? You're right. I'm convinced this made the shot. Should we call it? 4.46 jacketed ammunition, modified for good. This feels good, doesn't it? Tearing things up like this.
Murder. You know who he was. A coalition-trained murderer. Armored and armed. He wasn't beating us to the ground, moaning with joy. You hounds get so thorough when a company train got your attention. Now you stop.
This is it. Shot him. Shot him. Say shot him.
Oh, the inhumanity.
The lieutenant raises. Hush. He does not need to be put. While the lieutenant listens, holding his breath.
I had them in my sights. Both of them. Him and the whore. I was breathing with them. I didn't think I had a shot like that in me anymore. I did. That's nothing. I went to sleep. Next morning there were Maybells and...
Mr. Dross, are you...
Yes.
And you were looking at them? The victim and a young woman having sex?
The old man.
Why?
Because that's what they were doing.
The motive. This is... You can coax it out of him.
I don't understand. Do you, detective?
I'm always looking.
Are you always looking?
A rifle's...
And if you don't like it?
Yes.
He will not stop now. These dialectical materialists, you got him going. Connect. Start with when he first saw him. It will give him a chance to ramble.
I ain't going. Minions of capital. A tragic comedy.
A strange little engine seems to... The familiar put, put, put of...
Specifically, because of the racists. Everyone is a racist in Martinez. It's their favorite thing to do. Pump full of steroids and Radio Revachol 92. Yes, the fly larva in his container. He led some nihilistic advertising, yet not since the serfs of ancient Pericarnassus has history produced a more inert social class. Intense, like animals. The worst of them is the blood-drenched Sucrion on her yacht, licking her lips. The old whore's gone now. Her gun. The worst is that old cock parading around in his uniform, throwing balls all day. It's not enough that every morning he's there, while that's all the rich really want. Sex with their own We did good.
There was something about a statue and nihilistic advertising agency people. Might be worth investigating.
Every fucking morning, for 34 years, royalist ghouls played like it was life itself. Click, clack, across the... I remember him from La Noce. Not him, personally. His make and model. That one.
There doesn't seem to be a single person under the...
Fat and plump, like a pheasant, just begging to be popped off. Not yet. I like to look at him strut around.
Save the treat for later.
He is a juicy bonbon, that one. A real treat for the black day. The blackest. When I put that gun in my own mouth, I think. No, don't wait. Better. I even hid one bullet, so I'd always have one. For him.
Hearing it may destabilize him. You sure you've gotten everything from him? They are veteran with an agitated gait. Satellite Officer Jean Heron Vichmet. Police work? Patrol Officer Judith Min. He's drunk, she thinks, and we all know it. Still, she's just trying to see it in a generous...
Horse. Syphilis is a disease Philippe III contracted in a horse. The bacteria entered his brain and made him squan.
That is technically possible, although...
And he's still... What a keen remark. Yes, it is, isn't it? It's still there. Do you know why? No. Cynical design cockroaches like you erected a new, ironic version of it. We tore it down with honest, working-class plastic explosives. But art is a void.
Wait, the bullet hole in Philippe's heart. It had to be. He's all...
I did. A needless, sentimental gesture.
Yes, shameful. So many others to punish over...
The fat union man let them put it there. Corrupt.
Accusations of corruption. Push them aside with a sharp change of topic.
Another hideous disappointment. Union.
Disappointment. So...
That deformed toad? I wouldn't expect him to wipe his own...
Edgar.
He talks a big game about uprising.
He's been sweet-talked by this Edgar.
You can't live alone.
The Clares wouldn't miss a man hidden in their own backyard. Not all this time. Nothing.
Of course. Don't go straight for the kill. Exhaust everything else first. So
I haven't approached anyone.
How did he know you were?
He didn't just stumble in like an oaf. He figured it out. Stepped right off the boat and walked down where you came. I even kept the door open for him. So I was right about one of those things. 20 years ago. Neither of them could walk now, could they?
That's around the time the Clares came.
Edgar did the talking. Paid his respects like I were a fossil in a uniform. Offered platitudes about this. Never trust a social democrat who quotes Marzoff. Oh, and charity, too. They love their charity. Let me be here. The ZOC is an unlawful successor of the Commune of Revachol.
They let him be here. Understanding was a courtesy. But why such a courtesy?
I'm not doing any...
Again?
Try teaching him some Marzovian
Okay, he didn't do the hanged man for them, but he's insinuating something. The connection comes to you like a splash of cold water. He acknowledges it.
That bourgeois cow, Tiffin Holly was her name, licked the rich man's hand every time he came to... And money. She liked that too. That Holly was a real... She was. And she was real soft on those money men. Had a Barbara called in, they say, on the eve of battle.
No.
Did she? They say her daughter called in, not her person.
No, I guess it was not. She couldn't make the call herself.
Here it is.
Because she was dead.
Just say nothing.
The cow caught a bullet in her right lung. Fell into the canal grasping her tit and drowned. Oh, bled. She was going home, waddling, dressed in yellow, drunk like she often was. The ruin heading home to Grand Coron or Betancourt, someplace like that, where they build those new bateaux. It was someone, or maybe she just fell. I get these violent... Nothing changed. Not in the material base.
Edgar didn't keep his... If you were to testify to this, give the RCM some... We would strike everything you've done and process you as a POW. You were in a war. You were on assignment.
A degenerate worker state. Go shit. No, thank you. All you know is I saw it happen, and I liked it. I liked it a lot.
The same. There is plenty here to work with once he's in custody. And the lieutenant...
Glad. It's all gone. 3 weeks ago, when the rich hag came in on her...
Joyce. He means Joyce.
Wrinkled up whore. They moved into a deserted apartment above the roundabout. Radio equipment out for all to see. I've seen their kind during the landing. Those Occidental and messed barely alive. They like to kill while they're on their drugs. After the landing, in the burning years, I could see they've returned now. Them fucking. Jealousy is a reactionary, and I wanted to see his head explode. That too. She should know better than to hold a child murderer between her. That's all it takes for the bullet to reach his head. Now that I think of it...
This man has seen part, and now he longs to see her, to punish her.
Since she came to Martinez, I saw her sneaking in the reeds early in the morning, behind the fell...
Past the fell building on the coast?
Hiding something in the water. She had a fag after she'd done it. I was up in the ruins there. Her passport and tickets to Villiers.
In the free state of Seminine, hidden away at the edge of the earth, near the Pale.
Yes, after...
Sloppy, we should have gotten her to tell us about this. Did you take...
No, I put them back. Why would I take them? I'm not going to film. I did. She had a face like an archipelago, with those birthmarks. And a body. I could see who she was, too. A spook. On the run. Revachol's the cloaca of capital now.
You could tell she was a spook?
She had different color hair on the photo. And glasses.
He's setting it up the bruises. You can't make that out in a scope.
You can't see bruises through a scope. It's just a blur.
It quickly comes to you.
Oh, yes. Cutting those drugs of hers into little lines with...
Did you make that?
With a clip.
Good for listening in, too. For hearing them.
Like that, too. Yes. Bending like a bow against the glass. I've been through all of Martinez. Yes, that. too. The things they did in that little room. What she... You turn it on inside, and it gets so dark out, you can't see a man looking in. I learned that in the 20s, when they were still hunting.
Those two took... You hear the familiar scribble. One more loose end.
How did you get in there? The hidden pinball workshop.
I can just walk in there now after a good wash. I told you, they think I'm...
You had to open the steel door?
I got that open a long time ago. Some bourgeois game merchant lived there. I don't know, 15 years ago.
Andy found use for it. A spare key, like the one...
There's...
The coals of his eyes glisten suddenly.
Man needs to feel something else. In this fight, it helps if you have your eye on something there. No, I don't really know. I was there one night and she was crying, like a child, the day after I killed him. Yes, I don't know why I do the things I do anymore. Maybe, I told you, if you came 10 years ago, I would have...
In the silence, the loot one more down.
She practically breastfed that man. You wouldn't believe the thing. You're delusional. There's nothing to see in the soul of the bourgeois woman. No one gives a shit what... Her.
The lieutenant, that's it.
Where is she, that Clasier? I haven't seen her there for days. Gone. I knew it. She'd look, at night, crying or smoking on the roof.
Across the water, on a dilapidated jetty in a nameless village, made of grey sin. He's there, doing what exactly, I don't know. Special Consultant Heidelstein is optimistic. As the men go, Patrol Officer Minnow looks back. Oh, good luck, Harry, she thinks. The old man has fallen silent, staring at your feet. The burnt logs, his lip curls into a...
Yes.
Oh my God. He's even worried for him.
No. I waited too long.
I'm sorry, Mr. Dross.
They're all dead now.
If he really wanted to kill him so bad, he would have done. There must have been a...
And I blew them all.
He reminded him of himself.
All human beings care about each other. I cared for seeing his head explode. Fuck you. You think I haven't seen people die? It's all I've seen them do.
He's not okay.
Glad we talked about what?
Alright, so we save here.
The old man stares, despondent for a sixth.
Nope.
The old man stares, despondent for a 60-year-old man with stomach. The old man stares, despondent for a 60-year-old...
Oh, wait. What is it? Composure?
The old man stares despondently at the logs. It's like he's forgotten you're there. What strikes you about this gaunt man is not the stomach pain, or the cough, or the malnutrition. For indeed, he speaks fluidly, his movements are rapid. It's a mystery. This animation comes at a cost too. Erratic, great leaps of emotion. From anger to perhaps, but in summary, you've seen demented people before. This feels simple.
No, I'm not okay. I shit blood, and I'm surrounded.
There it is again. Erratic hand motions, bouts of rage, and the stomach thing too.
What?
But you said I would be taken to the...
This terror is the sum of all.
Your Wayfarer rights have been suspended. Information provided to the officers on the scene will be used against you. Do you?
But... No, I don't want to.
He's sweating.
Your confirmation is not required, sir. Now on to the boat.
You thought you heard something.
Wait, no. I want to know what that is. I want to know what that is. Hold on. Okay, so we're going to do these. And then it was something else.
The old man stares, despondent, for a 60-year-old.
Alright, so we're going to save here.
The old man stares, despondent, for a 60. The old man's.
I've used it.
Killing.
It's a gun. I've used it.
Interesting.
There is no.
So he's continued. This is it. Of course, go in straight. No, don't mess this up. Remember, nothing comes to you.
I don't.
And why? He heard you.
Oh, yeah.
Did you?
I am a
drop of blood. Exhausting. The scent. Something about the tracks. Suddenly, all.
You're lost, what?
What strikes you? Indeed, it's a great leaps of emotion, perhaps. But in summer, you've seen
No, I'm...
There it is again.
What? But you said I would be taken to the...
This terror is...
Your Wayfarer... Do you?
But... No.
He's sweating.
Your confirmation is not required, sir.
There it is again. To your north. Something completely different. It sounds...
Maybe there is room for 3 on the boat. What?
What are you talking about? Is this...
Your skin crawls. A delicate tangle of arms and legs unfold. It's still there.
What are you talking about? There's nothing that...
The stick insect is over 3 meters tall. It looks straight at you. With its tine, you feel the lieutenant's hand.
I can see.
Thank God. But that means it's really there. Spinning slowly. In absolute silence.
Be very, very careful.
The creature stands on long stilt-like legs, antennae hanging from its head like a woman's hair, white and curled. The segmented antennae move, reed-like tufts stick out of its joints. The hiss is different from the string.
It is.
You glance over your shoulder. The lieutenant. No. The flash will scare the creature.
We need a photo.
From the corner of your eye.
I won't be one of those fools who didn't take a picture.
He's letting his pride. You see the phasmid turn to him. Its mandible antennae reaching out. Its motions are quick.
Understood.
The spindly mechanism turns itself back to you. Nothing changes. Its insect mind is impenetrable to your reasoning. Slowly, with your breath held, you take 2 small steps toward the phasmid. The creature lets out like laughter, a sort of happiness. Sweat drips from your brow. Hissing and clicking, it extends its mandible-like antennae to greet you. You're right below it now. Look, no reply. A total ancient silence. You were right. Little bubbles form on the mouthparts of the faintest smell, like you've never felt before.
Careful. It may be
The foam slowly turns a darker shade, like letting out that same smell, like summer burning.
I exist. Tell me what it's like for you. Then I will tell you what it's like for me. What is your illness? For me, it is not like that. I have states, not the emotions. For example, I experience excitement at unexpected sugar rewards. But that is not important. Now I will tell you how it is for me. For me, it is a series of half-lit images, a kind of darkness, being intruded upon, transient, dim, moist. Shapes of plants and animals, and internal sensations. A swarm of sounds, tiny vibrations on the inside of my forearms. All speak of complexities totally beyond my understanding. I am at the end of a narrow funnel, weightless, so light, it only feels like something to be me. In truth, perhaps I'm nothing. I certainly do not have a soul. Few of us can begin to imagine the horror of you, with all of creation reflected in your form, even when you're sleeping. And when you wake, that must be incredibly hard. The arthropods are in silent and meaningless awe of you. Know that we're watching. When you're tired, when the visions, and when you fall, we will come to raise you up. But from you, banner-like, blossom from you and carry you apart in a sky funeral, in honor of your passing. But not me, because I'm just a leaf eater.
In honor of your will, Lieutenant Euphrater, that you kept from falling apart in the face of sheer terror.
So am I. I was born to detect sucrose rewards and semiochemicals. What were you born to detect? He's in a bad state, deteriorating fast now. He thinks I am beneficial to very slowly, and only because he won't go away. It is meant to keep them from noticing me, to interfere with the pictures in their heads. No, you are awake. I am real. Light is forming me. This is real. Not even the birds know that. Not even the water lily. You can also eat it. If you...
Wait, so...
Yes, they don't mind. Yes, I once cloned myself and ate the little ones. It was winter, and I woke up at the rock. I am an unknown species of the order Phantasmadia, endemic to the Insulandian Isoma. For the last 350 years, I went unnoticed by the first settlers and the land surveyors of the Sus. I have stayed hidden through 4 forms of government and 2 scientific revolutions until I was accidentally No, you are. The moral of our encounter is, I am a relatively medium life form. Well, the Pale too came with you. No one remembers it before you. It is a nervous shadow cast into the world by you, eating away at reality. A great, unnatural. You're a violent and irrepressible miracle. The vacuum of cosmos and the stars burning in it are afraid of you. Give me enough time, We suspect it will be something like the oxygen holocaust that wiped out anaerobic life 2.6 billion years ago.
Instead of air, you exhale thoughts. There are no...
Everything your eyes touch goes back there, behind the nose mirror. What if you blink? Are we still here? Please don't blink. What if you misplace us all one? No, you're only thinking it now. This is a revelation. So it is already happening. Soon, one of you will close your eyes and open them to see that.
It doesn't look like that, no. You're just staring at it. Okay. Is it somehow related to the case? I think we should take the picture, and then you should back away from the unstudied species.
No, there is one more. Thank you. I also have one more thing to say to you before you go. That woman, turn from the ruin. Turn and go forward. For all mankind. She was held on Earth. It doesn't take a 3 meter stick insect to tell you that.
Okay, that woman turned from the ruin, turn and go forward, okay.
The insect stops its stridulation. Suddenly, there is silence. As you do, the invertebrate comes to life, praying to you. The reed creature does not stop its stridulations. It towers up.
Okay.
There is no change in the insects.
In 3. If it moves, you jump back. I'll shoot.
The shrill flash of the camera cuts the air like the blade of a sword. The phasmid freezes.
I got it.
The limb before you is incredibly light. Like warning. A sudden shiver passes the limb. Some sort of countdown process is happening. That's all you... Another shudder pulses through the creature's limbs. It jolts back to life, like a record continuing where it left off. In a sway, as you're turning away, the phasmid mirrors your movements, stepping on the water, the long limbs carrying its feather weight without breaking its surface. And just like that, it's gone. And something under it, in the place it stood,
it's gone. Apparently, yes. Looks like a nest of some sort.
What now?
In some kind of strange...
Our suspect is not looking so good.
What is it?
Something is very wrong with him.
See.
Mr. Dross?
The man does not respond with fear and longing. The plastic cape feels coarse.
He's going into some kind of psychomotor immobility.
The trembling mouth.
Between this and the broken tire he's used for a boat, I think it's safe to leave him here, while we go and...
He stares into the reeds. Nothing.
If Kuno kicked it into the sea, as he said he did, the ebb would put it back here. This makes sense. Mr. Dross could have picked it up. Or the phasmid even. If it did...
I lost...
He turns his eyes.
He lost the scope. Then it somehow made its way over there. This site is a T9, Mr. Dross.
Silence. You've gotten all you... The plastic cape. The blacks of his eyes are receding. The strength is all...
Old age and shock. Yes. The arrest and the appearance of the phasmid.
Quite a few things about that health check you did on him make sense now.
That could be part of the shock. But
no response.
Then how did we see it? Oh, you mean, whatever does this, does it over time? Teenagers, kids, drunks, sightings are brief. Mr. Dross, have you ever seen... The doctors will have to look at this. I hope your station has... He was energetic and articulate. After all these years alone, it does not seem to be animated now it's left. Honestly, I mean, why not? It's 3 You mean pheromonal? The scope? Knowing of her bruises? His disposition toward Miss Orania? I see what you mean. You should be more careful, detective. Are you sure it wasn't having an effect on you? A valid hunch. Long-term exposure to something like that could be neurodegenerate. He did seem distressed when it finally came to arresting him, like he didn't want to leave this. I have absolutely forgotten to take notes. I hope I
No one would believe you without it.
We should think about getting back to the mainland.
The old man stared.
Well, now we got most of the armor.
The skiff is swaying on the water.
Let's. We are done here.
Shouldn't I give him
The
some
skiff
medicine or
rocks
something?
gently under your weight, but for the sound of conversation on two men and a woman stand on the concrete square of a nameless village, looking at a small yellow boat as it draws closer. The sea is calm. You reach the jetty and climb out of the skiff.
Look what the tide brought him. I want to call you a teapot, but I'm honestly kind of impressed. No idea where you got all that gear, but there's no doubt in my... Also, you look like a...
Whatever this is, it is complete. This is the man with sunglasses from the whirling in rags. But where are...
Oh, really? They don't seem bothered by it? That's because you're a cop in an exoskeleton. Yes, that has a...
This is not the first time.
Vic, calm down.
That's right. And you're some kind of murder machine. We're not forgetting about anything. Look at you.
Hello, I'm Trent Heilerstein.
I'm your goddamn partner, Jean Vicomar. And this is your special task force. Or special consultant Trent Heilerstein.
Hi.
We've come to scrape what's left of...
Lieutenant Kim Kisuragi, Prison 57.
The scene is making even him feel as though he has to...
We might need your help with something later.
As if he recalled that he's in fact...
But this is clearly a departmental matter, so I'm going to leave you to discuss it among yourselves.
It's good to meet you, Lieutenant Kitsuhagi.
No.
Letting the lieutenant know he...
Ari, we want to help you.
I don't quite know what I'm doing here. I was asked to participate as an expert. I think my background is in something else entirely. I engage you...
No, Trent, it's too late. You're part of this shit now.
What does he have to say for himself? Shit, kid. What an interesting moniker.
You.
Despite all that you've done, the deserter, the phasmid, the... Good idea. It doesn't look like he thinks you're in a position...
The cafeteria manager you fucked over told us where you went.
And the people on the street have...
You're a legend among the drunks, Harry. A legendary local, guilty as charged. I heard you'd lost your mind and your memory, and it was. Good work, Harry. You're in...
He was too sarcastic for you to realize who he was.
Had what coming? Not recognizing people you work with every day. Brain damage.
Yes, I'm Trent Heilerstein. I never said I wasn't Trent Heilerstein. Mikhail? Mikhail is my son. No, I was just interested in the film.
Him being there with his son, it was not a coincidence. It's difficult to see, but he was worried about you.
What indeed? I was asked to share my take on some of the more obscure theories developed.
He's here to see if you're insane. He is smart, duped. Hey, here's a brilliant idea. Don't be a morbid. No. Everyone's just a brilliant master of disguises. Yeah. Refresh your memory? It's a goddamn major crimes unit.
I'm technically...
Oh, fuck you. You're part of this shit show. Do? It's a major crimes unit. We clear the desk of cases so...
They're your posse.
The 41st isn't...
God damn it, Harry. You told us to fuck off. You said we're cramping your style. Your detective god. Fuck everything. All we burn. Detect or die. Yes, you're sorry. You're the sorriest cop who ever lived. The bells aren't ringing because you have brain damage. Trant.
Well, he doesn't have visible tremors. He talks without slurring. He can drive a boat. He's standing, reasoning.
Meaning, you forgot both who you are and the definition.
As displayed in the station call, our interactions with him, and I don't want to be a snitch, but also mine with him before when Harry did not seem to know who I was.
Interesting?
Yes, interesting. I have my theories, but I would like to hear Harry's thoughts first. Harry, what do you think happened to you? Neurologically, psychologically, and why not?
Corresponding to the 20-centimeter hole in your brain. Sure. This theory has great symmetry. I see how it folds into itself neatly.
This sounds odd, but I was there. The church on the coast was shaking from an audiospatial anomaly. It may have been anthroponetic, or perhaps either way, it was real. I've even put it in my report. You should read it. I do not...
Thank you, Lieutenant Kitsuragi. Just to clarify, I do not think he's utterly... What has not been proven is total memory loss after drinking too much coke.
But Detective Vigmer, he has blanked out before. Yes, a couple of times. After some of the more serious benders.
So you don't remember, not the 2 cases in your ledger. Those cases were...
Interesting. So at first he dipped his toes into it, prepared. That's where...
What do you mean?
Well, here's my theory. What if this is an absolutely normal reaction to the world we're living in? What if this is not a significant anomaly at all? Something to be... Look at the ruins, the neon. Listen to the radio, the multitudes, the people. Live here for 40 years. As a police detective, he's like hardwired to the free market.
Okay, Trent, thank you. That's absolutely meaningless. I'm glad we brought you. Will he?
He's not a cretin, and he is able to do work. If not in his previous leadership role, then as a line detective.
Now nothing. Now we're just going to stand here. Yeah. Just no. Now we discuss that. What the fuck did you do to a motor carriage? Why is it there, Harry? Ah, so refreshing. He just admits it. Thank you for... It doesn't matter. Your badge, Harry. Show me your badge.
In a rush to demonstrate your badge, your eager fingers can't sustain a grip on the smooth... Not today, badge.
And your gun?
As if having your badge and... What is it with all these material objects?
He has it. And he didn't drop it. You're drunk like a bum, Harry. Put that thing away before you kill someone. So you forgot to drink?
He's wounded. It's been a long week, and he's handled an actual corpse.
A bit of a week? You're drunk.
We've read the report, Sari. Lieutenant Kitsuhagi's. We know.
Sure. If it's part of your mask, or the fact that you're Evra Claire's little peony now. doing I don't know what for him. Compared to the 7 people who were gunned down, the streets...
He did everything he could. We did everything we could. The company hired and vetted mercenaries. Lieutenant Dubois got between them and the local.
Here comes the cavalry.
He did so at considerable risk to his own life. He was shot and survived only because of his armor. We stopped an execution, not a negotiation. Detective.
It's so much better if he does it.
Thank you for the input, Lieutenant Kitsuragi. I didn't mean to suggest you didn't.
He thinks of apologizing, but decides against it.
You've spent the week with him. On Lieutenant Yofreto.
Well, the drinking, the gun losing, also losing the badge.
See?
1.
Then there's the self-flagellation issue. He likes to apologize, profusely, making it sound like he's guilty. It's just strange, especially in light of his political views. Detective Dubois is, as you may know. And then there's the motor carriage in the sea, something I was not present for. He can talk human beings into telling him everything, and he doesn't stop. In all the time I've spent with him, he has not once stopped pursuing leads, however far-fetched and tangential. He is tireless, madly driven. Well, except that one time when he stopped to sing karaoke, which...
Okay, he did.
Other than that one time, he has tirelessly worked on the case, and he solved it. We have a confession, a murder weapon, and the perpetrator. He apprehended a revolutionary brigade who stayed hidden for 50 years, ever since the revolution, who's probably committed a colossal stick insect. It was on the island, camouflaged as...
He takes out the photo of the phasmid and shows. You hear gasps.
As you can see, it's about 3 meters tall. In fact, we think it may be the largest land invertebrate ever.
Fucking hell is that? Is this somehow
Detective? The old man was not aware of the phasmid's presence. Exhibiting a strange, atypical dementia, he fell into a stupor after its appearance. He became near
So it is...
I must say, this is
Yes. It really does make it hard to fire the...
This is a very, very sad man who has just seen something. Now you make your case. Now is the time. Now or never.
Lilianovich, a revolutionary matronym. The custom started in Grad, where they have patronyms, Krasovich, Lasovich, etc. The revolutionaries saw this as a show. This man's mother was Lilian, his Lilian's son, Lilianovich. The custom was overturned after the revolution failed.
So, it is what a soldier of...
Thank you, Trant. Thank you for that piece of culture.
Of course, excuse me,
He wasn't quite sure about the straggler before he heard this detail. It must have convinced him.
Jealousy. I thought this Lily...
A strange psychosexual fixation, aggravated possibly by proximity to the phasmid and its chemicals. He himself gave a political reason. Also, we have ballistics from the gun, matching the bullet found in the dead mercenary's head, and 2 officers on the scene that Mr. Dross.
It's a clean win.
Oh, it's way more than that.
I've never doubted you can pull yourself together and work. In bouts. Bouts don't...
God damn it. Doesn't it ever leave? It will pass. In time.
This is a conversation for when we are no longer out in the open.
And eyes, too.
Understood, of course.
But a case against Everard.
I would prefer not to partake in anything union-related.
This has to be good stuff for him to backpedal out of it at first mention.
I don't know what a doomed commercial area is. Why? That's not...
There was a possible witness in there, and it was close to the crime scene. He was...
Of course.
Dodged a bullet there. For a moment it seemed like you were just wasting time.
Yes. Fallen through a gap in a boat.
The body was transported to Precinct 41.
You're not the only cop in the world, huh?
Still,
It's still a point for you. No denying it.
I don't want to, but you discovered the news, so I have to.
Anything that ends the trap.
You haven't been drinking.
Agreed. The public relations potential of this.
Okay. We have vehicles in the school.
The man looks jingling his car keys in his pocket.
Who are you? Well, obviously you're not a gym teacher anymore, but...
Before you were a cop, you were a gym teacher in Coron. It's getting really cold outside. Should we maybe...
Harry, it explains everything. The running around, the jumping, the bicep girl, your moves on the church floor, which honestly were just jump aerobics. Of course.
He's been on about Mike again. I hate that guy. In your 20s or late 20s, you've really let yourself go. Yes, you taught gym in Coron. I believe that's the term.
The smell of sweat and Coron is just east of Jamrock. It was
high school. Harry, your goings-on with Kuno, Andre, Acel.
His smirk suggests barely contained laughter.
Oh, you don't say.
It is getting cold out.
The regular. You found some chick. She inspired you to fight the...
You, every morning, walking from Voyager Road to teach gym. She...
I knew it. I knew no normal human being can run like that. He's an honest-to-God gym teacher.
It's not a mystery. Some chick...
You really went with it.
Dora something.
Not Dora Dubois.
Something like that.
Vasa is with...
No one is married anymore. This is Revachol. God, I don't know.
6 years and you haven't gotten over it. What the hell is wrong with you?
Yeah. Or 7. You're not doing too good there. It's an old man thing. 2 old years equals incredibly bangable. She was extremely fuckable.
Snow, pain, well...
I've only seen a picture. But it's obvious you formed a real spirit.
Look, the sun is about to...
I think she taught in the academy. My point is, you need to see a psychiatrist about this shit.
In other words, he's...
Us? With the bloody murder station, haven't you?
That's not true. Jamrock is too big for one precinct.
Thank you, Lieutenant. You're being kind. It is an understaffed station and the district is too big, which is...
Get back to it. We left Torson, Mac the Torso Torson and Chester McLean.
They are damn icons.
Yeah, not like us. 2 clinically depressed old men. Where's the contrast here? God. There are 4 wings, Harry.
There's also a lot of outside help involved. Not a...
He's anything but a loser. Although he would...
Ptolemy Price? He's the son of the old Price.
He's one of the most highly...
Somewhere under the curved roof of a former silk factory, shaped like a ladybird, with 2 chimneys. Police captain, they speak of change. The city.
Okay. It's not the bloody murder station.
Jamrock is the largest ghetto in Rivachol.
The press will blow over. Jamrock is lucky.
Thank you again, Lieutenant. Who is...
She lives at 1113
Tabernacle? It's on the way over. Near where you live.
Fine. If
she and her husband were they should know as soon as possible.
She is going to be... Watch out, or she'll faint.
Well, first I will go back to my station and write the most detailed report anyone has ever seen. Detective, we just stopped a small-scale war. Something is... I don't know what yet, but it's going to be a hard spring for the RCM. We need to talk to Captain Price. I'd rather not ruffle the feather. Work with... Price?
Would fit in. This truly came as a surprise to...
Flattered. You're Lieutenant Kitsuragi.
I would have to tie things up in GRIH first. But...
And we also have a huge caseload, Lieutenant. Piles that we need to get...
I do like the sound of that.
Yes! Let's go! Yes! Yes, yes, yes!
He's really considering it.
Good.
Fuck it, let's go. Tron brought his mother.
Under the evening sky, the great district turns on its... You close your eyes and hear the dogs bark. Torson? Yes. McLean? Yes. Heidelstein? No. Vicmere? Yes. Dubois? Of course. Really? Nix Gottlieb looks up from the list. I hear he's unstable. You say that like it's a bad thing. Captain Ptolemy Price gestures with a ballpoint pen. It's dim in the office.
Wonderful. Then can...
And that is the end of the game. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Hope you all enjoyed the series. Hope you all enjoyed everything about this. I know I sure did. But yeah, it's been a long road. And honestly, I might play this game again on my off time and do a bunch of stuff I never did before. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Even if you didn't, that's perfectly fine. We all have our different opinions on everything. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.